everybody. Wanted to do a quick comparison video here with these two kits. I looked up on my shelf and I had them together, and I was like, man, that would be actually be an interesting video, because this is a well-liked kit. It may not be a great kit, but I've heard plenty of people talk about they liked it. Well, we can like something. I like it, but it sits up on the shelf. It's a lot easier to like it on the shelf. But anyway, so this kit here, Mark at Hobby Nut he had mentioned a while back, or he had heard me mention about it or something like that, and he said, hey man, I've got one of these if you're interested in it. I'm like, yeah, I am actually. Quick history as far as I know it, just by going through Scalemates. This kit, okay, I know this is AMT, this is MPC, we'll get into that, but anyway, this kit was originally released like 1974, if I'm not mistaken. 1974. It looked more drag racy. It had big like slicks on the back. Also, it had a different hood scoop. These two share the same hood scoop. Looks like it would be like the butterflies. It had like the single open for carburetors, so it had a different hood scoop. Then in 76, I think it was 1976, that's my year I was born, they redid it, and it had a flip bed as well. So with the big drag tires, but it had a flip bed. And I had someone just recently in the comments said something about someone building one of those, and it was like it was hard to get everything to fit right. I can imagine. Too many moving parts. So then I didn't realize that this MPC kit and this AMT kit were the exact identical twin under different mamas. This one's mama was AMT, this mama was MPC. They were identical twins, and they got accidentally taken away from each other at birth. I just wanted to take really quick and just show everyone that. Okay, time out. I didn't finish the history lesson. Thorough history lesson. I want you to know that. I just read it earlier. 1985. Okay, let's start before that. About 81, 82, something like that. Ertl bought AMT. So I know Matchbox had it in the late 70s, early 80s, somewhere in the early 80s, somewhere around, let's just say 82. Ertl bought AMT. And then in 1985, Ertl acquired MPC. So this kit is an MPC kit through and through. But because Ertl had purchased AMT or MPC, they wanted to, I guess, make more sales. If you can sell the same kit under two names, or if you had people that didn't like MPC as much and you knew you could relabel it as AMT, maybe it was because of sales. It had to be because of sales. Why else would they do it? That was a dumb thing for me to say. Of course it was sales. So you've got then, once they acquired these MPC molds, they just started putting them, some of the kits. There's others too. As a matter of fact, the GTO, the 72 Pontiac GTO that I just completed, my last build, that also was under an AMT name. It was an MPC kit, but it was also rebranded under AMT. So they did that multiple times, and it'd be interesting to go and look and see how many kits actually share the same kit under the two different brandings. But anyway, this kit is a Walmart kit. This one came out in, I think it said it was, let me look. I've got it actually pulled up right behind me. I think it's 91, I'm sorry. I don't know if that's accurate or not. It shows this one, because it's Walmart 1991, and right beside it, it's got it's got just the AMT. I might try to flash these pictures up as I'm talking about it too. like the 74 and the 76 and all these. I'll try to flash a picture up so we can kind of make heads or tails of it. But this is a night. Actually, this kit is although it was released in '91, this is a 2005. This was RC2. So ScaleMates may have something wrong, because they're showing that this kit with this box is like 1991. I don't think that's accurate. Maybe it is, whatever. I know Walmart was selling kits, but I don't think they had this box, this type of personalized box art at that time. Whatever. Let's open these up and just look at and I just wanted to show everyone that these are the exact same kits. They share all the exact same pieces. Obviously the instructions, which I haven't looked at the AMT instructions, but they would more than likely are going to be exactly the same. All right, so here's the hood. This is the windshield. I'm not going to unwrap it. It's got some toilet tissue holding it in. And I guess I'm not even going to undo this. I don't want to bust this bag open. But here's your flip hood for your MPC, and here's your flip hood for your, it's the same exact kit. I don't have to go through and compare everything, because you can look at ScaleMates. It shows you it's the exact same kit. Here's the chrome tree. So AMT and MPC, it's exactly identical. Everything is the exact same. There's no missing parts. They're all the blower, the chrome valve covers. What is this, a big block Chevy? Probably. I can't even tell. It looks like there's only 4 bolts with the valve cover, so it would be a big block Chevy. Maybe a small block Chevy, I don't know. And also the tires. Let's look at the instructions for the... There's some writing on here. I just got these from the show. I haven't even opened it all the way up and looked at it. So your instructions are different. They're going to look different. I want to see what the actual pictures look like, though. Maybe they share some resemblance. Let's see here. Nope, they don't. So they did go out of their way to create new instructions. So here's the MPC, am I right? So yeah, it's different. They definitely redid the instructions. Added the steps. Actually, here on the MPC, everything's coming together as the blower's mounted. Here in the AMT, it's showing you to mount the carburetors on the intake before it goes onto the top of the blower. So there's differences in the instructions, which is interesting. You would think that they would just leave that alone and just put a different name on top of it, but they didn't do it. So the tires are the same. It had these wide street tires, two wide ones for the back and two a little more narrow for the front. Again, the older kits had drag slicks, it looks like, which I'm going to start diligently searching now for one of the older ones, because they're cool looking, not to build, but it's just cool, the nostalgia about it. And also, this also brings back some memories. The guy that I got this ain't a memory. That was I'm going to share the memory in just a second. The guy who I bought these from in the show at North Charleston, he had gone through all these kits, and he separates, puts tires in bags. Really does a really good job of trying to preserve these things until they get sold. So I appreciate that. I don't know his name. So my dad, and I mention my dad quite often, and he's the guy who got me into building models, and I'm so grateful for that. He had a Revell 1953 Ford, and I believe I'll be able to pull a picture up. I see it. I'm looking at ScaleMates. It's behind me. I see the kit that he built, and it's the 53 Ford that so much resembles these, except I don't think it had a flip nose. And if I'm not mistaken, I've got the old hood, and when I did my junkyard video, which a pretty good while back, I did notice that this has lake pipes and this doesn't have lake pipes, but I didn't really dig in to see if it does. So this one does say side pipes right here, but I would almost guarantee that this one has the side pipes in there too, because I don't think would have changed the tree for that. Anyway, sorry, that was a squirrel. My dad built that 53 Revell kit, and it's stuck in my memory. And every time I see that picture, and I'll put a picture of that truck right now, put it right here, so you can see which one I'm talking about. And it has nothing to do with the subject matter of these two kits here, but just a 53 Ford period, when it comes up as a model kit, brings back a lot of nostalgia. Because you ever smell something that you say, oh, that reminds me of yeah, sometimes the smells are not that great, but anyway, sometimes you say, oh, that reminds me of my grandmother, or that's the way that car smelled I used to have, or whatever. I don't know, something about these old 53 Ford trucks, regardless if it's the same one or not, it brings back good memories to me. And I just wanted to share these two with you, just a quick comparison. Not that I really compared any of the contents, because I didn't want to unbag this one, because I want to keep it as complete, at least, as I can. But these are the same kits, AMT and MPC, so two different manufacturers. Not really, two different names, one manufacturer. Yeah, just an interesting little video that I wanted to throw out there at you really quick, something fast. I see others that I have that are the same kits but older. Maybe compare the two, the old one versus the new one. I like stuff like that. That's really interesting to me. I don't know if it interests you guys or not, but how many of you guys have one of these MPCs? And is it complete? Have you built it? Is it a pain? Or how many of you have a AMT, maybe a different variation of the AMT, disguise, or the MPC disguised as an AMT, and have you built it? But it looks like a cool truck. They have a really, really cool stance, how they have the front is really dropped. So I do have two of these, and I may just decide one day to jump on that and build one. But what I would like to do is that Revell kit, the Revell 53 like my dad built. If I got one of those, I think I would just build it. It would bring back so many neat memories. But anyway, guys, I'm done with this video. Thanks for watching. If you hadn't subscribed already, please do. If you haven't gone to the Facebook group and joined, go ahead and go over there and hop aboard. And we're having a great time. Just had a build off that was really, really fun. If you haven't already gone over to Hobby Nut Models, where this kit came from, go over there. You never know what Mark's going to have on his inventory. Go over there, grab some MCW paint, grab some supplies, sanding sticks, everything you need over there to build a model. Mark has it. All those links are in the description below. And hey, we'll see you on the next video. You guys take care.